Welcome back. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the best way to do the photo section. I call it the plan. The photo section's plan has 4 basic steps to it. Now, most of these steps we will use in other parts of the listening test as well. So we will talk about these steps in other lessons. But it is very important that you have a good understanding of these steps. Let's get started. Answer quickly. For the photo section's questions, we only have 5 seconds to answer. I know what you're thinking. 5 seconds is not a lot of time. And you're right, 5 seconds is not a lot of time. But we have to answer even faster than that. Because we need extra time to look at the next photo before listening to the 4 answer choices. So, the first step is answer quickly. Ignore the CD's instructions. Now, this step is a little different from the tip that we learned in the tips lesson. Now, when you're doing the photo section, you're listening to a CD, right? And sometimes that CD will give you instructions like this.
Look at the photo marked number 7.
Now, most people will listen to those instructions without really thinking about it. So they'll answer the question, and then they'll wait until they hear,
Look at the photo marked number 7.
And then they'll look at the next photo. We do not want to do that. This is bad because we want to look at the next photo before listening to the CD. And if we follow the CD's instructions, we can't do that. Look at the next photo before listening to the CD. So we are ignoring the CD's instructions and we are answering faster, right? Now we have some extra time. What do we do with that extra time? Well, simple. We preview the next photo before listening to the answer choices from the CD. It's important to get that preview of that photo and to have some extra time to think about the photo. That's why steps number 1 and steps number 2 are so important, because we need that extra time to do step number 3. Step number 3 is look at the next photo before listening to the CD. Okay, so now we are answering faster and we're ignoring the CD's instructions and we are looking at the photo before listening to the CD. The last step is when we look at that photo, when we get that preview of the next photo, what we want to do is think about everything we learned in all of the lessons that we have done together. So think about the different tips and the tricks and traps, and especially think about all those different questions that we ask ourselves when we look at the photo. Remember in the questions lesson, we talked about the different kinds of photos, a people photo, an object photo, a scene photo. And for each photo, we had 4 or 5 different questions that we should ask ourselves. What we want to do is when we preview the photo for step number 3, we want to start thinking about all those questions. Is this a people photo? Is this an object photo? What's important for a people photo? Who is this person? Where are they? What are they doing? And if we can practice that, if we can do that, then these photo questions will become much easier for us. So step number 4, think about everything that we learned when you look at the photo.